It's time for another story. I'm going to tell you another story from my life. It's a true story. It takes place down in St. John, New Brunswick. It takes place probably, well, almost close to 60 years ago. I remember it. Yes, I had some friends and we were all about, let's say 10 years old, 9 or 10. That probably takes place in 1960. Anyway, we used to go to the YMCA and play ringlet hockey. Ringlet hockey is hockey that you play in the gym against another team of boys. And then you have to have a broomstick or a mop stick, from a mop, wooden one, or a broom, wooden one. And a ringlet almost looks like a miniature tire, and it's rubber. So it's the center taken out, right? So you put the broomstick in it and you swirl it around the floor and you shoot it at the goalie. Basically the same rules as hockey. So we were heading up Saturday morning, yeah. We were going to go to the YMCA and play hockey. So we met at the bottom of the ramp. They call it the ramp. It starts at the bottom and it goes, twirls around like this, right, until it gets to the top of the viaduct down there, they call it, right? Highway, kind of like a road. So we're going to the YMCA to play hockey. So we're kibitzing around, we're running along the street, the sidewalk and stuff. And there's Kenny and Ronnie, there's two brothers. And the other kids, I forget their names now, but I can basically almost see them, but we're all young, fooling around. So I think there's two or three of us that run across the street, the lights, right? The green light. The green light was there, so we took it, ran across. We're standing on the other side. The other guys are behind us, across the street and on the other side. So the light starts to change, right? And the two guys ran across. And the one guy, forget his name now, he ran across the street, but he didn't make it. He didn't get to the other side. Yeah, a big truck, I think it might have been a Mack truck. It was a big truck, and it had a hook in front of it, I guess for pulling it or hauling it, away or whatever, got in trouble. But it had one of those hooks, like a question mark. Anyway, my friend got hit by the truck. We were standing on the sidewalk watching it. It's a memory that you can never forget. The truck hit him, and it just basically splattered him all over the place. He just kind of, I don't know, disappeared. He went all over the place. So we're all standing on the sidewalk, me and my other friends. We're just standing there stunned, just like stunned. We were there for a while, and the ambulance came, the fire trucks came, and there was nothing that you could do for him. He was gone. They asked us what happened. We all said the same thing. We ran across, we walked across on the green light, a couple of us, and the other guys kind of ran across the street between the green light and the yellow light, and he was too slow, wasn't fast enough, and he ran across the street and the truck hit him. He used to live over top of a restaurant on Main Street. It was called Dot's Restaurant. It had dots outside on a sign, Dot's Restaurant. And Dot's Restaurant had black and white tiles in it, right, and a big counter with the seats that turned around, and it had booths on the other side, and had a record player thing down at the end. What is it? What do they call the jukebox with all the lights flashing? We used to put quarters in there and play three plays for a quarter, 3 songs for a quarter. And most of the time when we went there, even kids, we went there too when we were 10 years old. and teenagers used to hang out there and stuff. And Dot was a lady that owned the restaurant. But we used to go there and get chips, fries and a Coke, right, sit in the booth and play music. But I forget his name now, but he lived over, like I said, he lived over Dot's restaurant. And we used to go there pretty well all the time. And then, so we also went to the YMCA. They play hockey mostly every Saturday to play hockey. Ringlet hockey. Same, but us 6 boys, goalie and 5 players normally. And after that happened, we never went and played hockey anymore. We never played ringlet hockey. We used to play ball hockey underneath the viaduct. The trucks and cars went through. They hardly ever did, though. So there was no rain. We still played underneath there because the rain couldn't get under there. But yeah, all those years ago, we went to play ringlet hockey on a Saturday morning, and I forget his name, like I said. Forget things, but yeah, we always played ringlet. But after he got hit by the truck and died, we never played ringlet hockey anymore. We never got together to go to YMCA anymore. But yeah, I remember that, just like it was yesterday. Yeah, sad. It was very sad. We had to talk to his mom and dad, tell them what happened. We were all upstairs in his apartment. After, we all went there to see his mom and dad, the boys, my friends. We had to sit in their living room and explain to them kind of what we did and what happened and stuff. And they were crying. We were all crying. But yeah, that was a sad day 60 years ago. Just like it was yesterday, hey? The things we do when we were young. But yeah, you just never know what's going to happen to you. You never know. All right, that's a story called Ringlet. All right, people, I'll talk to you later.